Hello everybody, this is the Emperor's Painter. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're doing something a little bit different in that we are starting a campaign. This is going to be based on a video game that I believe a lot of us miniature wargamers have played, the Rome Total War series. As a lot of fans of the Total War series, I feel like the new historical games that they are putting out are quite lackluster, but we can still get a similar experience, I believe, with miniature campaigns. And it's believed to be around February, the Rome Total War board game is supposed to be coming out, and I believe that this could be a very interesting centerpiece for a campaign around the Roman Empire and its growth. Sitting in front of me today, I have a small selection of the army that I have gotten printed off of 15mm mid-Republican Romans from Cromarty Forge. And shout out to him for sending me some free STL files. Really cool of him to do that. I'm going to be painting these up, shouting him out, so I think that makes sense. But the reason that I specifically wanted these files is because they have command structures and they're interesting as far as their poses go. They have a lot of movement and stuff, and as somebody who was a painter before a wargamer, I really want to be painting interesting models. And I'm a big fan of Warlord games, specifically their bolt action series. But as far as their epic range goes, they're very 2D. Not a lot of motion. And that was a little bit disappointing. So, the way that I'm going to be basing these guys is so that I could be playing somebody who does have a Warlord Games epic scale army by making the bases for my miniatures the same width as the Warlord Games ones, but with a depth of 2, so that they can have a little bit more motion, but somebody could easily just stack 2, and then we have the same base sizes, and that means I could still get some games in instead of having a very niche army. Just showing off some of the character models and some of the depth that these miniatures have. I'm going to be talking about the rule system that I'm going to be using, which is Little Wars TV's Age of Hannibal. I bought it, and it's really interesting and really quick to pick up, while also having quite a bit of flavor and army varieties that you can make. I'm a big fan of Little Wars TV, and seeing their Pyrrhus campaign has been a big inspiration in doing this myself, wanting to start a campaign where the battles really do matter more than just, oh, I won or I lost, but what casualties you took. And so I think that this will be a very interesting way to go about it. The next army that I purchase after this will be the Carthaginian army, but luckily Cromarty Forge sells Carthaginians. They also sell Gauls, and they sell Greeks. Now I know that the Greeks are supposed to be like a more like Macedonian inspired force in the Rome Total War board game, but the very next army that Cromarty Forge plans to put out in 2025 will be the Macedonian range. So that'll probably be the last one that I purchase for this, will be the Macedonians. But in the Greek range, they still have some light cavalry that looks very similar to like a Thessalonian force. So they also have like light hoplites that I could use as allied hoplites within the Macedonian army. So I'll definitely be picking up some of those to add to my Macedonians. And with that said, this has been episode 1. I'm going to be putting out some other videos with some paint jobs applied to these guys so that you can really see all the detail that I'm already seeing on these miniatures. But I'm really excited about this new project. This has been the Emperor's Painter, and I'm out.